identities are valid, including those that change over time. Are they though? Are they?
First of all, I'm okay with any pronouns. I'm also cool with any terms of endearment. Angel, babe, sweetheart, prince, king, all of that. Great. Prince is my favorite.
Okay, Prince.
I am feminine, right? And my life has been shaped by the fact that I present and am perceived as a woman, but gender is not a big part of my identity. Not to get too weird, but honestly, I don't really identify as human.
I'm not coming back. You can't make me! Alright, obviously I have to come back to film the rest of this video. But she doesn't identify as human? What? How about we give these people the benefit of the doubt before I continue and before we get to the end of the video? And then you guys can make your decision in the comments below if you think all genders are valid. Or you can do it now. Let me know now if you think all genders are valid. Okay, let's keep watching.
For me, a big part of the appeal of using it/its pronouns is the fact that they're dehumanizing.
We went from someone who doesn't identify as human to someone who enjoys being dehumanized. So far, 0 points for Homo sapiens. I'm just saying.
Because of a huge cocktail of trauma and abuse and neurodivergence and my own queerness, I don't really click with humanity. Like, I just don't vibe with it. And in the past, people have forcibly dehumanized me. So basically, I like to use its pronouns for myself as a way to sort of reclaim the dehumanization other people have forced upon me.
I'm not gonna bash this kid because trauma is a very real thing and dealing with it in any type of way is very, very, very difficult. And if it helps this person to call himself or itself, him and it, I'm all for it, but not a different gender identity.
Sometimes people want to push me into certain boxes that they deem as harmless for their own comfort. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of being humanized for the comfort of other people.
You're tired of people caring about its well-being, about your well-being? That's not a healthy way of coping. What that does is just keep you in a victim mindset for a longer period of time and doesn't allow you to heal in the way that you need to be a healthy-minded individual.
Hello, I'm Blue of Trans Education, and I'm here to talk about emoji pronouns.
What is this person dressed up like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz? They're also probably too young to have seen that movie. Showing my age here. Okay, continue.
Emoji pronouns is when somebody uses one or more emojis as a pronoun. These are meant for strictly online use, as you can probably imagine.
Okay. Emoji pronouns. No! No! No. I don't want anyone making fun of these people, okay? Let me be very clear. I truly do think that most of these people, most of them are kids, and they have way deeper issues than simply just deciding their gender and knowing if they have gender dysphoria or not. Most of these people in these videos that I cover are usually born female. I've made videos about this in the past, how young women are usually the most likely to be swept up in trends such as this. The really sad part about all of this for me is that these are the types of kids that used to watch and enjoy my content, and as time went on, they're being taught that it's healthy to need validation from others in society. They're constantly coming up with new ways that they can be oppressed instead of working on themselves from the inside.
I just added bug to my list of pronouns, so here's a very quick tutorial on how to use bugs pronouns.
Bugs, bugs, bug self. Okay.
I'm meeting up with my friend Moth later. Bug just dyed Bug's hair and it's this super cool green color right now. I think we're gonna go to Bug's house and play some video games. And then I think Bug said that Bug wanted to go to the store by Bug's self.
Is it just me, or is this person having issues using their own pronouns? You can tell this person is in their own head trying to figure out how to use their own pronouns. Like, it doesn't come out naturally, right? They have to sit there and think about it. You can literally see it working its way in her brain and then coming out of her mouth. Like, this part of life should not be that hard.
I love hanging out with Moth. Bug is a super cool friend, and I'm so glad that Bug hangs out with me. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, that is how you use bug.
Okay, no. Like, listen, if you're dealing with trauma this way and your very close group of friends and family want to call you this, I'm very much a libertarian in that way, like live and live, fine. But don't expect it to validate you, and don't expect society to turn around and call you everything that you want to be called just because your feels are there. Your feels. Literally nobody in the real world is gonna call you bug self. Like, nobody. And it's also not healthy to expect that of other people. Like, no. And I also wanna make a comment here here, this is also the type of thing that reinforces how horrible of an idea self-identification is. Self-ID, right? If self-ID actually meant self-ID, however I identify, I don't need to know about, you know, like nobody would have an issue with it. Like, identify as a fucking ghost. I don't give a shit. Boo bitch. But when you ask everybody else to see you the way you see yourself, without any changes, without any questions asked, the fact that it can change daily, that's narcissism. Quick comment from the tweet that I opened up this video with. This guy had responded to this person, Jack's tweet, and I think nailed it, and I just want to mention this. So Jack had originally said, all gender identities are valid, including those that change over time. And this guy, Simon, said, this is why misgendering is such a ridiculous concept. It implies there is an objective truth, when gender identity, we know, is a subjective truth. Yet the genderists also demand the right to change their gender identity at will. So if I gender you correctly today, what happens when your gender identity changes tomorrow? Was I wrong today? And I agree with that. Great point. It's a subjective and an objective truth. Gender identity is a real thing in somebody's brain, but the way we perceive other people's gender is also a real thing. Also, if the left believes that gender can change over time, why is the far left fighting so hard for irreversible surgeries and hormone therapies? I'm just saying.
People who identify as Alexi gender are fluid between different genders, but never know exactly what gender they are at a certain time.
If you don't know what gender you are, or when you feel it, how the hell am I supposed to know how to refer to you? Like, have we really gotten to the point where we don't even know? I can't. Alexa? If I had Alexa, she would be going off right now. Alexi gender. Like, what is, no. Stop it.
Some Alexi gender friends, however, may understand that they feel more feminine, masculine, androgynous, or neutral at a certain time, but not the exact term for the gender that they feel.
So you're literally asking to be misgendered at this point. Like, you don't even know what your gender is. It's not healthy behavior. That's it.
Hi everyone, my name is Bunny. I use bun pronouns. I identify as gender fey.
Off topic a little bit here, but on topic. Does anyone remember when Siwon Head was not like a super crazy leftist, and as a joke she put bun's self as her pronouns in her bio? Like, I wonder what she thinks of using those pronouns now after people are actually using these pronouns to identify themselves. Okay.
Of non-binary gender fluid identity that ranges between agender and feminine with no feelings of masculinity. There is no single set point. It can move around. There are associated identities that are in that family. There is gender fawn, which is similar but never encompasses feelings of femininity. There's gender fair, which is a form of gender fluidity that never encompasses completely, entirely being male.
Like I said before, I truly do think that most of this and most of these people are experiencing other types of mental illness. I really, truly do. With that being said, please, 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 please do not reach out to any of these people or give them any type of hate. In my opinion, we do need to make a distinction between these types of people and actual LGBT people, because right now LGBT acceptance is continuously going down, and society, honestly, like, we're on edge with them. We really are. And I don't like that people like that are speaking for people like us, people that are watching this video. So what do you guys think? Are all genders valid? Are all pronouns valid? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and go over to my locals page. I post there more than twice a week. Tons of exclusive content never seen before here. It's free to sign up, and if you can afford it, I would really appreciate you donating $5 a month. It helps me continue to make these types of videos without worrying about being demonetized or shadow banned on YouTube. Other than that, I will see you guys back here in a few days with a brand new video. Until then, I love you. Love yourselves.